Mamba, you know what it is. You may see that the decor looks a little different. We are in stew right now. You know what it is. Here at Dayton TV, shout out to Dayton TV and Dale Grohl for helping us get in here. I took some workshops up here at the Dayton TV studio and became a member and trying to become a member and learn new things. And Dale Grohl really was helping me out with that and said, hey, I know you have a podcast. Do you want to come in and use our studio if you're a member? And I said, yeah, that'd be awesome. So we took him up on the offer and we're here. And one thing you guys need to see right now, that man right there on the cam for the first time, Dev. You know what it is. We had him off cam. We had him put to the side for a while, but he's back and he's here.
I was the man behind the curtain.
The man behind the curtain, but he's here now.
Reveal. And, new character unlocked.
New character unlocked. New era. This is like when Raw got the Jumbotron. This is what it is. This is when Raw got the Jumbotron, and that's just what it is. It's a new era. We're moving into a new era. That's how Triple H would say it. It's a new era. It's what we do. Okay. You know what I mean? But live on Dayton TV, live here. We appreciate everybody at Dayton TV for allowing us to do this. We will not cuss, or we will do our best to not cuss.
Probably not, but that's all right.
Yeah, we've already gotten in trouble, and not by cussing.
We already pissed off
we already made a staff member upset with us. So
he looked like he was very busy and very annoyed that we were asking him any questions. So
yeah,
it was great.
Yeah,
it was a great little time.
It was a good intro. A good introduction.
Yeah.
But so a lot to talk about. So glad we're here. Glad that we got a lot going on. First off, new music is what I really want to talk about, and that is a Baby Keems Casino album. Just dropped. Man, really precise album. If when you get it, 11 tracks, no singles, so you didn't know what was coming. Probably the best way, if you've heard me talking anything on this podcast, that is the best way to release any type of music, is you need to come with maybe a snippet here or there, but no single and no nothing. Just come with 11 songs. Look, man, 11 songs, we can digest that. We may not digest this album j.cole dropped that Dev was just like, yo, you didn't even go back to it. Like, okay, I'm sorry, love you, j.cole. We realize this is a great album. We realize you do what you do for who you do it for. We may not be who you do it for.
Not anymore.
We may not be who you do this for j.cole anymore.
For a moment there,
yeah,
maybe.
Because I needed new music, and when you need new music, it's like, okay, it's fine. Like, I need something to listen to, and there are some great songs on there. Don't get me wrong.
I'm going back on that fucking birthday little mixtape he dropped, little freestyles.
Yeah. Oh, I like the mixtape better.
Hard.
I would like the mixtape better than I would like the album. So, but back to no slight to j.cole, but back to Baby Keems album. I love this album. I think it is probably, as you look at all of his discography, it's probably the most he's grown. Just such a level of growth up in all of his projects, but definitely this one. This is like the peak of it. When you listen to it, man, he has a voice change, which I thought was very interesting. I love the voice change. He had a great listening session that looked like it was in just like an arena, a floor only. He was in the desert, and it was just really themed out, really good. But it's a deep album, so I feel like it's gonna go really long. He has a song with the girl and Kendrick, and that's like a smash. That's Luther level smash. Yeah, that is going on the radio. That may be
Birds and the Bees.
Yeah, Birds and the Bees may be on the radio.
Samples.
It's like a lot of those. Yeah. A lot of James Blake samples. I don't know if there's samples from songs or he really had James Blake up in there. I know they're cool. So, but yeah, he snapped, man. This is like one of the greatest projects I've heard in like just another continuous era we're in of really good music right now, and just this continues it. And he's really deep in it, though. When you listen to it, it took me on a place where I was like, this is a little deep. Dude talking about his mom, dude talking about, growing up, his uncle was selling his Xbox for. I mean, he's talking about real stuff, and he sounds like he's going through it right now.
The boy had that one bar for him. You know what I mean?
Oh yes, that's another thing, is that he's been gone for so long, and he was not being Kendrick's cousin and being so connected to Kendrick. He wasn't in Kendrick's. He wasn't a part of the beef. He wasn't any time at all. Like that was not him. He wasn't a part of it. So to go 5 years and to come back with something this good, this deep, this much range. He says in a song that he's a bender of genres, and I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more with that statement. So, shout out to Baby Keem. Shout out to PG Lang. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, man. He's coming to Cincinnati, so he's on tour. So he's dropped the album, followed up by a tour, and this album is gonna sound great live. Every track is gonna sound great live. Yeah. I saw him when he opened up for Kendrick in an arena, and it was like incredible. So if you're seeing him, on those tracks, this is even better. So
yeah. I mean, I think it's like I can't remember exactly when it comes through Cincinnati, but that Brady Center is a good place to see people.
You've seen somebody there?
Yeah, I saw Modest Mouse.
Oh, that's classic.
I went for one of my friends' birthdays, and
nice.
But it's a good place to see people.
Yeah.
New venue close to Paul Brown. I mean Paycor.
Yeah,
Paycor. No, I can't accept it.
Yeah, we can't accept it.
We can't accept it.
We cannot accept it. But yeah, man. If you listen to anything, bro, listen to this Baby Keem album. He's got a song at the end that his mama just rips me apart, dude. So it's just really an emotional record. But he has the fucking club bangers on there. Oh my god, dude. It's like Baby Keem's like one of those where it's like, okay, I have confidence now. Like I got confidence. You know what I mean? Like this is confidence music. This shit gives me fucking real confidence.
I listened to Trademark USA today.
Oh, dude, another one. Trademark on that. Trademark on that.
Seriously, but that project I listened to for a whole year.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh man. Then I realized like I listened to it like a lot more than I probably should.
Oh yeah.
Because like he hadn't put anything out in so long.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, like I can't wait till he drops some. Like, and all the Kendrick stuff came and all the Drake disses, and we kind of got lost in that.
Yeah.
And then once I heard the bar from Drake, I was like, okay, so we already knew that he was fucking with Keem,
right?
And like, and he posted
because he said Keem was his favorite rapper in that Rap Radar interview years ago. He said Baby Keem is my favorite new rapper. So,
and you could tell he was on it. And then like, I mean, once you get
some of those beats too are Drake style beats, or not Drake. I don't want to say Drake style beats, but the style of beats that Drake would rap on.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. So that's cool. I mean, we kind of hear him like, just briefly touching on the beef because he's got the Kendrick feature.
Yeah.
Where he's got.
Hey, well, Kendrick saying that about Young Thug is like kind of funny and a diss at the same time. Young Thug, I don't think Young Thug rocks with Kendrick. I don't think there's some beef there.
I think there's some link up.
Yeah.
I think it's really like just Drake and him linking up, and
right?
Like for forever. So.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
But Baby Keem album, fantastic. One thing I wanted to see that I saw on the internet today. Look, man. Desto Dubbs. What camera are we on? Desto Dubbs. Let me talk to you real quick, brother. Let me talk to you real quick, man. Desto Dubbs with the reach of the century. Bro, yeah. Going online, talking about Supreme has stolen his graphic, which is a screen, and he's like not even talking like, yo, Supreme stole it from me. He's like, yo, shout out Supreme, I love y'all, man. I copy y'all copy me, like it was a real thing. And it's basically this Scream mask, and they put it on theirs, and he put it, and
it looks nothing like the one.
Like, you guys don't own a Scream mask. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Do you think James Jebbia was sitting at the Supreme office going, let's jack a whole lot of cough syrup brand? That sounds like a sick brand. Let's see what they're up to.
Yeah, man.
Desto Dubbs, you are this is why I don't like LA brands. LA brands, you all do this. Blasies, you're another one. Blasies is another one that pops off doing this type of stuff. It's like, dude, no, all these LA brands just got to stop. All that no jumper, it's a wrap for that. It is cooked. It is over with. That stuff is cooked, man. Yeah. Adam 22 is fighting like on celebrity, like it's a wrap, bro. Yeah. But Desto Dubbs,
he just be letting people pipe his girl.
Right. Well, Desto Dubbs thinking that Supreme would ever be checking for him is the most delusional thing I've ever heard in my life. Desto Dubbs, reach of the century. You need help, brother.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of reaching.
Yeah. But LA brands just, dude, they're always spicy, dude. Like, New York brands have so much more integrity, dude. You look like a New York brand, it's got integrity. It may be, like, maybe kind of a dickhead or whatever, but, like, they have integrity with them, dude. Like, LA brands lack integrity. All the way down to Bobby Hundreds, literally. Like, all the way down to Diamond Supply. All those brands, all those Fairfax brands are not as cool as like brands on Mercer Street or brands in Soho, like brands like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a reason that, you know what I mean? There's a reason that Prima's late out there. There's a reason that Bape doesn't have a store out there.
Yeah,
like,
they still set the standard, you know, like they raise the bar. Everybody tries to follow suit.
Right.
I mean, even Kith. I mean, like Kith and like you know, we were talking about Stussy. Like Stussy's just not as like appealing to everybody.
Yes, Supreme is like, dude, Prime is such a good brand because it's like, and we're talking about this because they just came out with their spring summer lookbook today, which is incredible.
Yeah,
check it out. A lot of great pieces. Working with Mitchell and Ness, which is like
cool
Prime and Mitchell and Ness. I've been dying for something like that. Maybe they've already done it. Or maybe, I think they did some college pieces.
Some crazy nuggets piece.
Nugget joint, a bullets. There's a bullets piece in there. There's a lot of good pieces in that Supreme, in that Supreme drop, dude. So shout out to everybody or like that. But yeah, Prime is like the best brand. It doesn't matter like the range. I'm not even trying to like glaze,
a lot of
but like
slander. That's a lot of slander because we got. I mean, like there for a minute, it was like, oh man, people just
the rich boys took it over, but now they're not.
Everything.
Now the rich boys want like designer and Gucci. So now Prime is back with the heads, right? Like it's like back with the real dudes that really rock with it. You know what I mean? So that's why it's like why Supreme will always be the go, and it will always have so much range. It will have a Letterman jacket or a coach's jacket for some 50-year-old, but it will also have a SpongeBob collab. Like, are you kidding me? And you have to understand that range to understand how good that brand is. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's too good. It's too good. Like, I mean, the quality of things.
Yeah, quality for years. Like, it's just
the way they do it. The way, I mean, they're
just as long as they stop jacking a lot of cough syrups designs.
Yeah, man.
Then it'll be okay.
Yeah, that'll make me stop fucking.
Reach of the cinch, dog. Man. Reach of the cinch. I can't wait till I get these popping off. Oh, it's dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
Well, yeah, you know, we'll get there. The post production and next time. I mean, we got a station for the post production over here. Little buttons on them.
Buttons on them. One person, another.
Talk about another lane.
Another cornball that is being corny this week is none other than Diplomat himself. Jimothy Jones, James Jones.
Yeah, what?
James is tripping. So as you know, 50 Cent and Jim Jones are going at it. 50 Cent buys the property that Jim Jones has his podcast because Jim Jones is not paying the rent. Because I mean, Jim Jones is kind of a bum, so he's not really trying to pay rent and like shit like that. So then 50 Cent gets cool with the landlord, and now it's a whole big troll thing, and he's really got himself into something bad because when you play with 50, you're playing with fire. That is an evil, evil, evil human being. So then there's footage that comes out. So Jim is locked out of it. 50 locks him out of, the studio, and then there's footage of Jim trying to kick down the door to get into his studio, and the visual is so bad, dog. Like it looks like, oh man, it looks bad. And he got in there, somebody was trying to yell at him, and it's just like, dude, and then like he goes and it's like, dude, you're going out as sad as possible. You're not even going out like, you're going out just like Dame. You're going out bad, bro. And then he treats it like it's like some internet type of situation. It's like, dude, like, no, don't make this a joke. You are a legend, dog. We used to love you. Diplomats are an iconic group. What are you doing? The only person that even remotely holds their ground as a legend still is Cameron. Joel's acts crazy. Jim acts crazy. They all act crazy, dog. And it's like these are old cats. These are dudes in their 50s.
Yeah, shit. I mean, yeah, I saw 50 say something like, let me let me call Cam because Cam, you probably is gonna jump.
He said something about the door fixed. Yeah. Ooh. So I'm sure Cam's new episode will be just absolute trenches when he talks about what's going on. But it's like
he's talked to him. I remember like there was a moment where like he was talking about him a lot, and then he just stopped talking about him, and then, and then the Dame Dash stuff came out, all the interviews, all the shit where his teeth
and
were
then Jim was
out.
like, and then Jim was like saying like criticizing 50 for doing the Diddy doc, and that's all it took. Yeah, that's all it took for 50 to go.
And you don't want to get these petty like old head.
No, they're so petty, dude. The petty old heads are pettier. Like 50 is the petty god. It doesn't matter. Do you realize how crazy it was to really put that Diddy documentary out with your name behind it? Mm-hmm. Like that is a crazy thing. Like so,
I saw fucking Cam like do this whole long like play on it wasn't Cuba Gooding Jr. It was somebody else.
Gooding. His brother. Not. Yeah, I don't even know if they're brothers, but it's the one Gooding. Yeah,
it was a Gooding brother.
He made a fake movie and all that.
He signed him up for a role. He had his like the manager.
Dude, that's why Jim is in trouble because he's got two of the pettiest old heads at him right now.
And that wasn't like somebody he actively had a beef with until the shit happened with them.
Yeah,
like this was just like a C-list actor, really.
Yep.
And then I think like dude put out like a diss track to Cam, and then it was like, okay,
it's over now.
Now I gotta fucking really fuck with you.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine that what they're plotting on trying to do, like with Jim.
Right.
I mean, Kappa.
Jim, you need some serious, man. You need some serious help, bro. Like you need to learn how to not be an old. You need to learn how to be an old head.
They posted like a dumpster, like one of the little canister fires.
Yeah,
like, it was like Jim Jones, like how they were supposed to like be heating up the.
How they're heating up the studio, dog. That is, dog. It's like, dog. How can you, dog? You had hit records. Like, how are you not? And dude, and coming off the Kid Cudi thing that we talked about a couple months ago, where he said he started Kid Cudi's career, which is absolutely ridiculous.
And was absolutely the first one to wear chrome R's.
Yeah.
And like, that one might.
That one I'll give him.
That one he got.
When it comes to style points, I'm gonna give him style for back then. I'm not giving it to him now, but but it's like, yeah, man. Jim. We'll see how that one turns out, but it is not looking good.
Bozo of the week.
Yeah, Bozo of the week. We'll come up with some segments to get some of you people. But next, I want to talk about the GOAT, the God himself, the greatest of all time, going through it. Kanye is getting sued and has a trial this week. He's taking it to trial. Him and his wife are both taking it to trial. Getting sued by a subcontractor over this Malibu crib because he basically hired this guy to work for him for 20 bands a week, and the guy's saying he only got paid once and was talked to crazy, like harassed and like all this. Yeah.
Which should definitely happen.
Which you should know as going in. You should know.
Dude was going through a divorce and a mental health crisis.
But what's so crazy is this is Malibu crib, and it was worth. He bought it for $57 million. Ripped it like apart, so it would
like bare
be
bones.
Yeah, so it would be like this world house that could like stand like all this stuff. Right?
I remember like the fucking like the sink was like like $1 million.
Yeah, it was like, stoned out, like it was crazy. But he like stripped it down, really messed up the home. Really, like he really did not. He really
like
messed
it up. Like a beachfront
Malibu. Yeah, and it was so now he had to sell it for $27 million.
But it was like $80 million though. Right?
Yeah, 57. Yeah, 80 altogether. Yeah. So dude took such an L, and it's just hilarious. And now he's like building another house. But this guy's suing him. But it's like, dude, it's so funny that he just stripped the house down. But the judge hit up Ye and hit up everybody and was like, yo, there's a strict dress code. You better dress correct. So he's like, don't try to come up in here with your wife naked, and don't try to come in here with a mask on.
Oh, that just seems like you're setting Kanye
right,
up to
like
do some shit.
Yeah,
like
you
that.
shouldn't even said anything to him.
That sounds like it's gonna be all bad.
Yeah, you shouldn't even say anything to him,
bro. I can't imagine. Like Kanye where he's at now. Like baggy shit,
right?
Sweats. Like looking like you are blue collar, maybe.
Right, like I can't even picture him in a suit. I can't even picture him in a suit
I don't
nowadays.
want to see it.
Yeah, I can't picture him in a suit. So,
no one wants to see it.
No.
Go in the all black.
Yeah.
There's not really a dress code other than like, I mean, there's a dress code, But like you could wear that.
Yeah, he'll figure it out. He'll Dickies, little Dickies situation.
But yeah, I mean, are we? Who's doing that?
Yeah,
doing that? Are we getting a little Gosha suit?
Little Gosha. Oh yeah, shout out to Gosha. Yeah,
a little V-neck.
Yeah, Carhartt Whippington.
Oh,
the Carhartt Whippington would be a great court fit. What would be the hardest streetwear brand to go to court in? Probably Rick. That's not no. Okay, you go all Rick.
All rigged
the
out. The shoes, like, way too
What
big.
Are those shoes everybody wears? I forget what they're called.
No, the mischief?
No, those, but whatever those Rick ones that everybody wears. I don't know what they're called. They're, like, high, and they're, like, bent and stuff. They're terrible.
It's just like, yeah, I mean, see, that's what the kids are. That's what some of these kids
are. Like, Kanye's daughter's, like, ricked out. Like, she always wears Rick. Like, but, yeah, you'd have to wear, like, Amon Lee, Dior, whatever that brand is. Kith would be another good court date one to go to. There's some Preem items because Preem would make like some that you're wearing right now. Like they would make a piece like that. Yeah. So like there's like different things, but yeah, I don't know. You just come to court fresh, Kanye. You know how to do it. But yeah, I do agree with you that him just saying that in general is like, oh man, dude, like this you just set him up.
Tempting this man that has pushed the envelope. How long?
Right.
Like if he shows up in a suit, man.
Yeah.
If he like he's I don't think he's doing.
And the wife is going
like a
too.
See-through suit.
Yeah, the wife's coming with. Oh man.
See-through like collar.
Yeah.
I don't know. Pop the collar and some polo shit and just like come back hard with the polo.
Yeah, but it's about time to get into like Bully era. If it's gonna come out in March, we have these different eras of Kanye. You have like you realize where he sets up the studio at, and then people start coming in, and then all this type of shit. It's like he needs to start to do that with Bully. Like we need to be in that season. We need to know what Bully looks like visually.
I saw North. I saw North signed to the same.
Yeah, it's like an independent label. I forget the label's name.
Is it Gamma?
Gamma, yes.
Gamma. But she has that one banger. It's like
piercing on my hands. That is a hard song. I saw her in the like they were a DJ was playing it, and she was getting pissed, and I thought about like remember back when I would do music and like when they would play it, when people would play it in high school. I'd be
at the
so
dinner. Yeah, she's like, no, you don't have to do that. You don't have to. I did see that video and think,
he is corny for that. He was corny for playing her song. Like, why? Are you, she don't want to hear that,
and
bro.
she's not performing it.
But I used to be
friends
like,
all have heard it.
Yeah, I used to be like that, dude. When people would play my songs, dude, I remember my boys would. Our senior year of high school, I was like a huge rapper, not a huge rapper, but like I was into rapping, is what I mean. And I remember the first game. I'm like going out to the field and I hear my voice and these motherfuckers put it on the welcome like the warm up disc. I was not without telling me. I was so heated about it, dog.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I remember a couple concerts we went to, and like the house music would just be like the instrumental
of beats that I used to rap to.
Used to rap on. Like, you going up there?
Yeah.
You going up on that stage, buddy?
I posted like a pic. I posted like a pic the other day of like 24. It's like old rap pics. All these people were like, the good old days. I'm like, shut up. Oh my God. The good old days, my ass. But speaking of concerts, j.cole does announce its tour, the Fall Off Tour, which all arenas, which proving once again, like I said last week, no matter how boring we think the guy is, no matter how lame we think the guy is, he continues to prove that he's the big three. Prove that he's like in that. He proved that it's Kendrick, it's him. There's only 5. You got to think about the rappers that are selling out arenas. Okay, not like half the arena, not like we got to curtain it off arena. I'm talking about we're selling out arenas, and it's Drake, it's Kendrick, it's Cole. It's NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah. That's like if he gets out onto the stage.
Yeah, but he sells out. He packs arenas.
They showed that. They definitely
he packs arenas. Alternate, but he packs arenas. Kanye's gonna pack an arena, obviously. Hove's gonna pack an arena, obviously, if he would ever perform. But like, there's like 10 rappers. There's not 10 rappers that. Cardi B, I saw she just sold out the Forum 2 nights in a row, which I'm like, okay, that's dope. Like a girl rapper to do that, but. Yeah, I just don't see like any rappers, girl or dude, like selling out arenas anymore. Like
it's got to be somebody who's like left the game for a sec.
Yeah, and a lot of people were like testing it, trying to do arena tours. Like,
bro, can you imagine sitting through this fucking Fall Off album? tour.
That'd be a brutal one.
100 minutes. Remember, 100 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
It's all the same tone.
Yeah.
And there's maybe like a couple that get you like that have a little bit of more energy.
Yeah.
But like, bro, I cannot imagine.
No.
They're gonna need to sell cots.
Yeah.
At that fucking.
Yeah, and people are gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be tiresome.
You're leaving.
It's gonna be tiresome.
We're leaving early at that one.
Yeah.
You're going to it just to get the little flick off.
Is he coming to Cincy?
I think, or no, it's Cleveland. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's the gun. It's the Q.
Oh, it's the Q.
Yeah.
Or it's not. Yeah, whatever.
Because we don't really have an arena like that.
Yeah. So I mean, I saw Detroit. I think Detroit and
Little Caesars. So he's doing like all the big NBA arenas. Same Drake. He's doing the Drake run because Drake did all arenas.
Bro, did we talk about Cole about how like he just literally has had a career of zero fits,
zero swag, and he continues to make it worse. He continues to make it worse with whatever this shoe that he's trying to make.
Yeah, we had a
this
homie
Dreamer 5000.
We had a homie hit us like, "Oh, should I get these?"
No,
fuck no, you shouldn't.
No, and it's of course it's like, dude, always trying to. First off, shout out to the homie. He was first on Lei Ning. Okay, Lei Ning shoes. We got to give him that.
He's been on. Okay, he's been on this fucking New Balance game.
Yeah,
I gave him his flowers already because I was like, oh, bro, there's so many of these New Balance collabs. They're actually amazing.
Yeah.
And I had to give him his flowers on that. But he was posting some. He was hitting us up like, oh, are these fire? Should I cop? And we're like, no.
Yeah.
He had a couple that I liked. Like I think the Larry June collab.
Yeah.
The Adidas collab.
Oh, dude, Larry June collab. Unheard of collab is gonna be great. That's coming out the 27th. A lot of shoes I want. Can I just say one shoe I want right now is this damn Jason Williams Hyperflight that came out, okay? I'm obsessed with this Jason Williams Hyperflight. I want the shoe so bad. It came out All-Star Weekend. It's never came out before. It was a PE. It just has his number on it. It came out with like white chocolate milk. It was just absolutely incredible. But I need that shoe really bad. I'm not office skate shoes, but like I want to go. There's so many basketball shoes I want right now.
Have you seen
straight basketball Nike?
Oh. Speaking of Jason Williams, I was like, well, I knew he had signed on. I think he's on Barstool.
Yeah, to like talk about smoking weed.
Yes, weed and basketball and shit, and like him, it's like he's on the same one with there's like another basketball player. I can't remember his name, but he's on the same podcast.
Yeah.
But on that podcast they were talking about how he went to high school with Randy Moss and played basketball with him.
Yes. I did forget about that. West Virginia, boy.
And he said that Randy was good and just an athlete, just like a crazy athlete all around. So,
right.
But like they were blowing out school. I think it's
DuPont, yeah. And then Randy went to Marshall. And where'd Jay Will go? I don't even know.
Did he go to? I don't know. WVU?
Maybe, but
another Virginia school.
But Marshall, but Randy Moss's Marshall run.
Oh yeah,
classic era. Look, man, it's been a lot of days.
Yeah,
since the Gunf.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was just, I'm not. Megan Kelly keeps coming up on my damn YouTube talking about whatever. I'm like, why are you even on here? Look, man, something suspicious. We're not gonna really. I don't really have. It's like. What can you talk about? Because there's really nothing to talk about it. There was a backpack found.
Yeah.
Right before we started recording.
Yeah, I mean.
But Tim Dillon said, people don't want old people. They don't even want the old people they have, let alone to go steal another old person. So it's just like unbelievable.
Oh.
One thing I wanted to talk about that. And then we have Also, we have a close to us, Tipp City murder.
Yeah.
That you may have seen, which is a pastor murdered his wife and like called up like, yo, my wife's murdered, and looks like he was cheating on her with somebody at the church, and just looks like a whole situation. I don't even want to cover it, but it looks pretty plain and Jane. He did it. That's pretty much what it looks like on that.
Yeah, not much of a mystery there.
Yeah.
Seems like he did it. Was dude like American Idol contestant?
Oh yeah, he went on American Idol.
He like actually made it to Hollywood.
Yes, bro. Yes.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, teachers like I see all the teachers like the outpouring of of like thoughts and prayers.
Yeah.
Shit like that, and the other people were untouched, like the kids were untouched.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up, and so we're just killing like moms and
that's
teachers,
messed up, man.
and
Can't
old
be doing
people
that.
are getting just yanked out of their homes by
a lot. Yeah,
like,
come on, this is seeing suspicious right now.
So yeah, I'm like in my mind the Guthrie thing's like, okay, are we doing this just for the like more distraction?
Okay, now you get on that as a conspiracy vibe a little bit. One time you told me Jeffrey Epstein was alive. You and Joe Gibbs both tell me Jeffrey Epstein is alive somewhere.
Well, I don't know that he's dead. I'll tell you that. I don't know if anybody knows he's dead, and he definitely didn't kill himself. So
we know that part, but
he's in fucking Tel Aviv.
No, bro, he's cooked.
Bro.
But one thing that I wanted to talk about before we got in here, because I thought, do you remember? And it's just like amazing to me. I got to talk about this before we dip out. Fucking one thing that is the most nostalgic thing to me that Supreme did a polo, so it brought me back to the grit, and then Complex did a list of the greatest Jacob pieces of all time. The greatest Jacob piece of all time is obviously the 5 time zone watch with the leather strap, bro. The yellow strap or the red strap.
I remember you had a yellow strap.
Yeah. So I had the fake joint, though. The fake one, it was called Simon & Co. This shit was called Simon & Co. And you would get them literally at the middle of the mall.
Yeah.
And I would change them. I would change the leather bands to match, like, the jerseys that I was wearing, bro. It was incredible. Dude. So I just wanted to shout out. That is, like, my Rolex right there.
Oh, yeah.
That is a Rolex that I have to have. And then you had the bust down ones. Like, you had the leather ones, but then you had people that had bust down ones.
Yeah, bust down in the face.
Yeah,
and
you had square ones, but all the Bape ones. You had ones that had the world on them. But something about that fucking Jacob watch, man, just brings me back, dude. And if I ever get like 4 bands that I can just spend over nothing, like if I just have a limited amount of money, I'm not. If I want to flex, I'm copying a fucking Jacob watch.
Yeah, man. I feel like once you put that on, you just become Scott Storch.
Yeah. You become
crazy ass like
become Scott Storch, you become Big Tigger, you become Big
Tigger,
Rap City in the basement, like that's what you become when you rock that, man.
Yeah, man, that shit's crazy.
Yeah, bro. What else do we got? We have anything else in the docket? It's been the first episode of the.
Just
we're
waiting for Granny Guthrie to get home.
Granny Guthrie gonna hit the UD game tomorrow.
Yeah.
As they play St. Louis.
Man, if they
homie
win
with the goggles, if they win, possibly could get. Yes. Did I just become a Dayton fan 3 weeks ago when they played St. Bonaventure? Yes.
We're old now. You got to start latching onto something like college
basketball. Yeah, you gotta care about some, boy. It gets rough.
You can see it. You go to the games. You see a lot of these older, middle-aged guys. They're getting mad.
Invested.
They're not mad at anything else in this world.
No.
They're mad.
They're mad that the 7-foot-inch French dude can't go up. They're mad about that. They're mad about things about that. But
he needed to play. He needed to step it up.
Yeah, but now that I'm a fan and I'm here, and we have this joke because I've been making these videos or these on-site videos or whatever, and we have this joke where we basically I want to meet the mascot really bad, to the point where Devin is like, are you a special person bad you want to meet this mascot?
When he asked the people,
yeah, I literally, they're like, dude, okay, he wants to meet the mascot, and I'm like, yes, I do.
Doesn't lead up into anything, it just goes straight for it to him,
where's Rudy?
And they're like, all right, cool.
And they never brought him to me.
And they never brought him to the section, just to,
Yeah, he never comes to the handicap section, but we got to get there early. I'll chase his ass down.
Yeah,
I may not bring the mic tomorrow. I may just be chilling. Dev's like, maybe no mic.
Rent opponent?
Can we just enjoy a game without social media content for one time?
We're just trying to get some commentary from some socialites that are also at these games,
If we got there early, dude, and if we got there early and we got in front of the student section when they were going insane when they were waiting to get in, that would be hard, but who knows. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Pucks Out Here podcast, episode 24. Kobe, we're here. New scene, new vibe, Mamba mentality, new aura, new era. It's what we do. All right, peace out, y'all.